Hey, welcome to the basic of understanding the property market. So this training, I'll be covering two key content. So if you don't have at least 10 minutes, right, please don't watch this yet. Okay, let's dive in. The two content that I'll be covering are number one, why some properties make much more profits faster than others. Second, I'll be covering what's the indicator that will help you save more when buying property. So if you can understand and know how to use them, then you'll be able to pay lesser than others. I will also share with you more in depth, right, during the property wealth pillar coaching session on why in the same properties, right, interestingly, why there are people paying 300k lesser despite having a better view and higher floor than their neighbors who are staying below them. Okay, let's dive in. Transformation, right, I actually split into three phases: the government announcement phase, building phase, and the last completion phase. So during the phase one, right, when government announced the transformation, member of the public will then start to have more confidence in that specific areas. But during the phase one, right, it's still a 50-50 trust because most people want a ready product where they can start to enjoy the lifestyle and doesn't want to wait. And minority of the people, right, were also worried, what if the transformation is delayed? Then how? Are they going to keep on having all this inconvenience and waiting for the government to build? So during this phase, right, property price will start to increase very slowly because it draws some of the homeowners into this location. During this stage, price is still on the lowest because the confidence level is still a 50-50 because demand is not very strong yet at this point of time. So for the second phase, right, we should also call the building phase, where the government has already built some of the things announced during phase one of the announcement as promised, but still have yet complete 100% as promised in the announcement phase. So during this phase, right, more buyers start to have more confidence in this area because they really see some transformation happening in this area, and it's not an empty promise anymore because there's really some transformation going right now. Next, the last phase, completion phase, which also called a finalized completion. So everything have completed as per announced during phase one. Nothing can be built anymore, right? So during completion phase, right, is where the most transaction will start to come in because, right, everything is ready for people, like the nearby eatery, mall, and all the things that's necessary for people that are staying around that area. So eventually, this will eventually cause a lot more convenience for the people that are staying in that area. Thus, more people are willing to look into this area and want to stay there if there are good fundamental like good school, MRT, good eatery, and good mall. We dive into some real-life case studies so you'll be able to understand how does these three phases work, right? As you can see over here, comparing J Gateway, right, and Woodleigh residents, J Gateway made a profits of averaging 250,000 over the last 10 years. But for Woodleigh residents, they made a profits of average 500k over the last 5 years. Why? Now we dive deeper to Woodleigh area to understand why. The announcement of Northeast Line, right, was made in 1996. And the opening of Woodleigh MRT was only in 2011. So over the years, right, you can see there's not much change in the price or movement. But as the opening of Woodleigh MRT, the price shoot up averaging to 58% from 1996 to 2011. After 2011, we are entering the second phase because MRT is already built at the point of time. So from 2011 onward to 2012, right, it appreciated by another 48%. And during 2013, we are entering the third phase, which is the announcement of Bidadari Estate and is completed in 2021. So from 2013, right, to 2021, the price appreciated by another 27%. So followed by the completion of Woodleigh Residence and Woodleigh Mall, which is continued to drive up the price by another 15%. So during the completion phase, right, it went a total of 90%. But for Jurong transformation, despite the massive transformation, right, and it's going to be the second CBD, is being delayed. So, which is being announced in 2014. Until today, right, they are still stuck in the phase one announcement stage. So generally, buyer won't have much confidence yet because nothing is being done. So people just treat it like a empty promise as of now. So this is why they cannot move into the phase three, which is the phase where most buyers have the most confident. So comparing to Lei or Bidadari Estate, right, they have already gone through all the three phases, which is why the price movement is so different. So timeline of the transformation, right, is very important as well. So you need to understand when will it happen, then you will be able to know your exit strategy. Next, we dive into how to use indicator for golden opportunity. There are two key important indicators that determine when is the golden time to buy or enter. So first, right, is the volume of the transaction. Second is a news article. But I'll only be sharing one indicator, which is the volume of the transaction for now. The news article that relate to the global market, right, I'll be sharing with you during the property wealth pillar coaching session after you complete this short training. Okay, let's dive into volume indicator. Take a look over here. When the volume of transaction, right, is low, the price is low. When the transaction volume went up, the price went up. So that's the reason why you need to know, right? In 2021, there's a time, right, when market is very good and the interest rate is at 0.5 to 1%. So when the interest rate is very exciting, people trying to buy properties. That's why in 2021, that time, cooling measures start to come in, tightening TDSR and lowering LTV, reducing the loan and higher ABSD for people to buy second property onwards. So that's why now it's very important to take note that now the volume of transaction is low. There's opportunity in the market. So when volume is low, right, interest rate will start to fall eventually and it will create a demand. So when demand is higher, the price will move forward also. And this is why this is an indicator for us to look into. Same thing, that's why you look at resale. When the volume of transaction is low, right, the price is actually flat. But unfortunately for us to understand, despite the volume is low, the price did not come down for resale because of cooling measure, causing replacement cost to be high, despite economy is not doing very well, despite interest rate is high, the property price, right, did not drop. It shows one thing, how stable is the property market and how strong it is. Same thing, when volume is low, right, next thing price will shoot up. As volume increase, the price will start to shoot up. So where the volume of transaction right now, next thing, the interest rate will continue to fall. So when interest rate fall, right, the upgrader will start to come in. So question for you today, right, if is given a choice today, do you prefer something that has dropped or something has not dropped at all? Because what is cheap or haven't dropped, it doesn't mean, right, a good buy. Because, right, it can continue to drop as well. So same thing, right, what has increased doesn't mean not worth the buy. Because it means that, right, the demand is strong and it will continue to increase. If you can understand this, then you'll be able to buy below what other paid for. So opportunity, right, is how you see it. I'll be sharing with you more in depth during the property wealth pillar coaching session. And I'm very excited because I have a very unique and personalized framework that can help you determine if you are at the right time to elevate your assets and the things you need to take note, because, right, property market isn't the same anymore. So it has shifted already. So I'll be sharing with you how you can shift accordingly so you can do a safer decision and how you can benefit from it. Drop me a text or a call when you have completed this session so I can arrange for you the property wealth builder session. Usually I charge 6,888 per pax, but for you, you'll get it for free. See you, speak soon.